Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Gina Bender, and this is my wonderful husband, Ed, and we are happy to be here with you today. Today is Saturday, June 15th, 2019. This is our Saturday Quick Start training. So first of all, before we get started, I just want to shout out to all the men out there. I know this is Father's Day weekend. Some of you might be traveling and visiting your fathers, but I just want to say happy Father's Day. And if you are traveling and listening in by phone, please enjoy your weekend and safe travels to you.
Please be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, before we get started with our training, I just want to go over some upcoming calls and webinars that we're going to have next week. So it's important to plug in and, teach your team to plug in and also to promote these calls and webinars. We always have believed, since we've been doing relationship marketing, that you want to build from event to event. So our next call is going to be our V&I monthly corporate call, and that's with our president and COO, Jeff Hooks. And that will be Tuesday, June 18th. That call's at 9:00 p.m. That is a dial-in call. That number is 701-801-2008. There's no access code, so it's an easy call to jump onto. And we love that call because that is the one day of the month that our corporate team and our field leaders get to recognize those out there in the field who are making a difference in Victory Nutrition and sharing the message of hope and love and abundance. So be sure and get on that call. Mark it on your calendar. Again, that's Tuesday, June 18th at 9:00 p.m. And then, of course, we have our Thursday product and business overview webinar. And again, that's at 9 p.m. And, invite your guests to this call. This is a wonderful call. You never know who's going to be on it. Jeff loves to invite, special guests. Last week, Ed and I were on, or actually this past Thursday, Ed and I were on along with Bill Downs, our founder and CEO. So we had a wonderful time. And then, of course, next Saturday, we're going to have our next Saturday Quick Start training. So 3 calls, 3 events next week. And I want to mention, too, before we get started, that, if you don't know where to get the information from these calls, then you can look in your back office. When you log in, there is a calendar of events. And if you click on the calendar on the date, you will get all the information. You can actually click the link to the webinar right from your calendar and go live into the call. So with that, do you have anything you'd like to add, Ed?
No.
Okay. So we're going to go on and get started. I'm going to do a screen share. We've got a little PowerPoint that Ed and I put together to keep us on track. And so just stand by and we'll get this started. And bear with me for just a second till I can get it pulled up. And we are good to go. So welcome to Building Your Victory Nutrition Business with Ed and Gina Bender, field leaders helping you out here. And I'm going to turn it over to you, Ed.
Yeah. Well, we just want to say we're excited about today. We really are going to share some things with you that we think are pertinent to the business builders out there. 92% of our company, or over 90% of our company, is customers or preferred customers. So realize this is a small group and small family at this point, but one day it won't be. And these trainings are very important because I want you to understand a lot of the things that we teach, we have already done. We're not just telling you things that we want you to do. It's things we've done. And, I think it makes a difference to hear from the leadership of the company to understand that we are teaching you exactly what we do.
So we're going to get started.
Okay. We're going to talk today about the V&I compensation plan. Now, you and I both know that we all love the products and use the products on a daily basis, but we're going to talk about the comp plan today. We're going to talk about building belief in the company and the people that surround the company. Build while and not when. This is something Jeff likes to talk about. We're also going to talk about lead with the products. We're going to talk about comp plan ins and outs. I got a fruit fly bother me. This is real life, people. We are here.
Real life people here.
Yeah. So.
And we're going to talk about the preferred customer versus the partner, when and why you'd want to bring them in as a preferred customer rather than a partner. And also we're going to talk about the residual income, and that is the name of the game. So if you're out here sharing and caring and loving with others, you want to make sure you're doing it correctly. So Ed's going to share with you today. This is the overview of what we're going to cover, and we may add some more things into it, but we're going to give you an overview of some of the things that we've done and what we believe.
All right, so let's go on. Belief. I'm going to tell you this, folks. Gina, go ahead and read that.
Okay. I like to look up sayings. I know Jeff uses a lot of quotes, and I went through and I thought, what does belief mean? And I thought this was such a neat quote. One person with a belief is equal to a force of 99 who have only interest. So we have, a lot of partners out here that are using and sharing the products. They might not have the belief that Ed and I have, or that you have, for those of you who are on the call today, because I know we have other field leaders joining us today, and we may have new partners as well. But you want to make sure whatever you do, you've got to have the belief in what you're doing. You got to have the belief in the products, and then you learn and grow from that, from sharing and caring and doing this as a team, not trying to build this, all by yourself.
Okay, belief is so important, folks. And let me tell you, it is the key issue why people don't go forward. If your belief is not there, you're not going to move in what you need to move in. You're not going to do the things you need to do. So whatever you need to do to get your belief there, whether it's read the science on the product, whether it's hear other people talk about how great the product is, and I can tell you, if this fruit fly gets out of my face, I can tell you that we've got a company full of great product overviews. I mean, what do they call it?
Videos.
Well, not videos. I mean, product testimonials.
Documents. Product reviews.
But Jeff likes to use another product reviews is what I was looking for. People, I want you to understand that our products change people's lives. They absolutely change your life and people around your lives. And all you got to do is look around. If you get any size organization, Gina and I have a little bit of an advantage because we're looking at 5 years of what the products have done for people. I mean, we could go back story after story and tell you what the products have done for people. But building your belief, whatever way you need to do it. Okay? We're going to go build wow. And this is something Jeff talks about. We've got videos, we got webinars, we got the training today. Build while these things are being put in place, because when they're in place, the opportunity isn't going to be as strong as it is right now. So Jeff talks about this all the time, and I want to reiterate it, that you got to build while things are going on. The company is happening right now.
Yeah, exactly. And I have this stuck on my computer. I love that saying, build while. Never thought about it that way. And so Jeff shared that with us, and, put it on your computer, put it on your cell phone, build while. Don't wait for everything to get into place. Is everything going to be in place one day? No. We're a company that's emerging and evolving, and it's only going to get better. We strive for excellence. Our corporate team strives for excellence. And, we have seen so many wonderful things happen in the last 10 or 11 months since Jeff came on board and made that commitment to work with us and, make a difference. So as Ed mentioned, we've got all these wonderful tools. We've got these awesome videos that the company just came out with 30 days ago. So if you have not seen them, make sure you go to your website, bni.life, and you're going to land right on the customer page. Watch that video. It explains the science. It's less than 6 minutes. And on the partner site, there's a video with, testimonials from other field leaders and partners who
product reviews. Yeah,
who are sharing success in Victory Nutrition. We did a Stanley and Friends call last night with one of our leaders, Stanley Schrock, and we were talking about sizzle calls. And we work with a lot of the Amish and the Mennonite community, and they don't have the opportunity to watch the videos. So we were able to share the science video as an audio. So we have, other tools available too. We even have the newsletters, which aren't depicted here on one of our little signs, but you can order those through your back office. Suzanne, our marketing director, has done a phenomenal job getting a lot of extra tools in the back office for you to use and share the business. If you need a brochure when you're walking out the door to see someone and you don't have one on hand, now those brochures are available in your back office and you can just simply print it.
And I'm smiling so much because Gina told me before this training, for those of you that are nervous out there, Gina told me this. She says, I'm not going to do any of the training. You do all the training today. And I think she's hogged at least 50% of the call.
I'm just trying to help you out, folks. So, you don't have to be rocket science.
No, and a lot of this, if you see yourself doing this PowerPoint presentation one day, that's great. If you don't, that's great. Understand there will be people out there that'll pick up the torch and go on with it, just like Gina and I are doing on a weekly basis and monthly basis. Jeff, Bill Downs, there's Cynthia. There's a lot of people out there that are doing this business and doing it through this platform. So lead with the products. We say this all the time, and we truly do believe it. I don't know how many times I've sat here and listen to Gina read the labels on these bottles. When she's talking to somebody about what the product does, she takes it right off the label every single time. I mean, and you're safe in doing that because the company has spent a lot of money making sure the labels were correct in this politically incorrect world. They make sure the labels say exactly what the product will do. So if you read the labels on the product, you'll absolutely know what the product does and you'll never get in trouble.
Yeah, absolutely. I just wanted to add to it that, again, in your back office, if you're out there sharing with, like, let's say a healthcare practitioner and they're asking you, what's the ingredients? We even have the labels in the back office under the document section, and you can print those labels. We're not analytical. I know there's a lot of people out there that might be, and that's okay. So, there's different strokes for different folks, but we're trying to, as well as the corporate team, trying to provide, the tools for you to go out there and share the products more easily, with those that you love and care about. Our favorite tool, by the way, is the videos.
But since Gina said that the ingredients are on the label, be sure to tell them that the label just depicts the ingredients. It doesn't depict our delivery system, which is a proteasome technology, and that puts us light years ahead of everybody else. But always lead with the product, lead with the ingredients. The ingredients we're proud of, and they're on the label too. The manufacturers are on the label.
Yeah, they're high quality ingredients.
High quality ingredients that will be absorbed immediately because of proteasome technology.
Yeah, absolutely.
So comp plan's ins and out. We're going to go into the comp plan, and I want you to understand it's a puzzle of sorts, but it's not a puzzle. It really, I want you to understand it works hand in glove type situation. We're putting a puzzle together, but I want you to let you know that we're going to tell you the pieces of the puzzle today and how to actually build this. Preferred customer versus partner. When and why. I want you to understand that the preferred customer program, the customer program, is absolutely something that you ought to be taking advantage of. I just stated that over 90% of the company is customers, and a lot of them were put in as partners because they didn't understand that was the only way we could do it in the past. That gave them the wholesale pricing. Now you've got a different option. And you need to know when and why to put people in as customers or when and why to put them as partners. Now, I say this all the time. They're going to almost have to beg me to be a partner nowadays. They're going to have to convince me that they want to build a business before I'm going to put them in as a partner. Don't do what a lot of people, and I've seen this happen yesterday, the difference between a customer, a partner, and a preferred customer is this. A customer buys the product at retail. Okay, that's different than wholesale. There are people out there that'll buy product at retail. They don't want to be involved. They don't want to do a monthly auto subscription. They would just prefer paying the higher price. That's great for you. You'll learn the difference between wholesale and retail. And you'll earn the normal bonuses that you do. And we'll get into that a little bit. But I want you to understand, let people come in as customers if they want to be. If they want to be a preferred customer, let them come in at that. Then they enjoy buying the product at the same price that you and I buy it for. But they have to agree to a monthly subscription. Well, is that bad for them? No, they get a great discount on the product. They also get an added benefit, and that's the fact that they're going to get product on a monthly basis. And you and I both know that, people will have reactions to the product in 2 days or 3 days or 5 days, but you don't want them to get off the product, period. They really need to give the product a 90-day trial. So I always encourage people to join as preferred customers. But when do you want to make them a partner? You don't want to make them a partner until they say, I want to build a business. The mistake that I'm seeing, partners make right now is the person says, I want the product at wholesale, but I don't want to be on a monthly subscription. And say, okay, we'll put you in as a partner. Well, you just did them an injustice and yourself an injustice. Mm-hmm. And the reason you did is that if you put them in as a partner too soon, they're not going to enjoy the MAP program because they're still in the phase of, I'm checking out the product, I'm checking out the company. I'm not really a partner yet. Don't use that as a fallback. Either put them as a preferred customer and then let them experience the product and do all their homework and do everything and then switch them over to being a partner, not just put them in as a partner because you don't have to put them on a monthly subscription.
Yeah, exactly.
She keeps hitting me in the leg. What's she hitting me in the leg? The fruit fly's not down there, Gina.
I just want to share.
Okay.
Okay, so we have a new partner coming in next week. We're not the personal sponsor, but one of our leaders down in Florida shared this lady's information with me, and I reached out to her, and I know she wants to be a partner from the get-go. She has built a relationship with this wonderful couple down in Florida, and because of their credibility and because of their belief in the products, she's ready to get going. So, I spoke with her yesterday. I know 100% she's going to come in as a partner. I know 100% she's coming in with the Share and Grow package next week. And she would have did it yesterday, but she was on the road traveling. And so we set an appointment for next week to talk her through the registration and getting her products on the way. And again, I go back to relationship marketing because, Ed and I are from the old school. We've been doing this a long time, and we still have lists. We put notes in our phone of the people we talk to. And, if you're brand new watching this and you're thinking, well, how do I get started to share this with others? Just make a list, because if you only put 3 or 4 people down on a piece of paper and they tell you no, they're technically saying no, not now, because they don't have enough information, but we don't want you to get discouraged. That's why we encourage you to reach out to us, reach out to your sponsor or your upline field leader and let them help you build the business and help them close the person you're sharing with.
But by far, I want you to realize with the comp plan that we've got, the compensation plan that we've got, you should have many more customers than you do partners. Now, Gina and I are different in one respect is in the past we had to bring them in as partners. But today we've got a preferred customer program or a customer program that you can absolutely, and I say this with all the respect in the world, park them somewhere before they go on to being a partner. It is an underutilized tool in the company. A lot of people are utilizing it, by the way, and utilizing it correctly. But for the old timers out there that have been around a while, be sure not to shortchange the customer by forcing them into being a partner just because it fits what you need done. I'm telling you, partners, preferred customers and customers will pay you more money than any other portion of this comp plan. You want to build residual, but that is the way to build quick money in this compensation plan. It's customers and preferred customers. And over 90% of the customers that we have, or partners we have, are really just customers. So just be careful not to pigeonhole them or throw them in as a partner too quick.
Right, exactly. One thing I want to point out too is if you're bringing someone in as a preferred customer, you're going to automatically get them on a monthly subscription. So when they do switch over to partner status, it's not like you've got to go through it again and say, we really need to get you on a monthly subscription. They're already on it. They know it. And the preferred customer program is so very lucrative. We have some brand new partners and leaders out of the gate that's already reached the director level, and that preferred customer volume helped them reach those ranks of success. And, we're not going to dig deep into the compensation plan because this is going to be just a quick overview. But, bringing on a preferred customer, if you have one, you're going to earn that 30% fast start on their first order, whether it be 1 bottle or 4 bottles or products. And the following months, if you have 1 to 4 preferred customers, you're going to earn 10% on what they're ordering. If you have 5 preferred customers, you're going to earn 15%. And if you get to 20 preferred customers, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not if you're out there sharing and caring with others, you're going to earn 20%. And we do have some field leaders out there that are moving up the ranks quickly by building a preferred customer clientele. And, one of our preferred customers is doing extremely well. And
preferred customers or partners?
No, partners is doing extremely well because he is sharing with his clients. I haven't looked lately, but he has sponsored well over 50 people into victory, using the products first as a preferred customer.
Now, with saying that, I want you also to understand, when do you want to make them a partner? You want to make them a partner when when a preferred customer says, hey, I have somebody that's interested in this program. Say, great, did you know you get paid by helping people, by sharing this product? That's when you take a preferred customer to a partner. But don't take them to the partner plate right off the bat. You're gonna shortchange yourself, and you're gonna shortchange the comp plan. So realize customers and preferred customers are very much needed here.
Yeah, and I just want to mention too, you're the one doing the work. You're the one out there sharing. So the company says, let's reward the right behavior. So that's why you're going to earn that 10 to 20% by sharing and caring and bringing on those preferred customers.
Okay, we're going to go to the residual income. It is the name of the game. We want residual income. Everybody does. People create records for a reason. They understand that type of income, that when it pays you over and over for doing the service one time, is a better way to live than trying to look for your next sales. And we've got plenty of people that are in corporate America. I was in the banking business. I understood I could only go so far in the banking business because of the education I have. I got a high school degree. Gina's got a high school degree. We don't, very little college, if any. Gina has some, I have none. But I want you to understand, it doesn't matter who you are, it matters what you do. And, residual income is the name of the game. You want to be a rock star in this business, so to speak. You want to have residual income, and the way to create residual income is customers, preferred customers, and eventually partners. And Gina and I enjoy a lucrative income from this business.
And we have, lots of new partners and that are right now enjoying residual income from building a business. And it's not going to happen in the first 30 days, but we do have new partners that have been in like 90 to 120 days that are experiencing.
I was talking to Jeff yesterday, and he told me of an individual that I know well, and we've had on the phone. He's building this business very part-time, but he's been here about 6 months, and I think his check was right around $1,600, for residual income. That is pretty strong with all things considered and what he's done. I mean, he's doing it on a very part-time basis. He has several businesses he's running, and he's doing well. And we've got other people that are making much more money than that. But I want you to understand.
You keep going.
No, you don't. She hit me again. It wasn't the fruit fly. So go ahead and tell what you want to
Yeah,
tell.
I just wanted to say, and the reason that he can make this kind of money is because not only has he been sharing, but he's been doing this as a team and working with his upline. And, you know, we work with people who are holding their hands up. So I wanted to mention that. Don't feel like you can't reach out to us and call us or do three-way calls or, you know, help put a partner in or get your questions answered. That's what we're here for, because we do love you. We want to help you. We want to see you succeed. And the other thing I wanted to mention too is Victory compensation plan is so very lucrative. There are so many bonuses. Ed mentioned the MAP pool bonus. You know, we have the match award where you can earn, becoming a manager, you're going to get a match on what you earned the following month. And, you know, you get that at the manager and executive manager and the director level. And we have rank maintenance bonuses for hitting different ranks. And I won't get into all the bonuses, but there are quite a few bonuses that you can earn while you're building the business, while you're ramping up in the first 30, 60, 90 days or beyond. So it's important to go to your website, click on the partner side, and click on opportunity. Look through the compensation plan, get familiar with the terms and, you know, the bonuses. And if you have any questions, again, we'll be glad to help you, as well as our customer care team.
You know, folks, I want you to really realize our compensation plan is unique enough that I told Jeff yesterday, and I really mean this. We've got patents on our products. We need a patent on the compensation plan, because people will be knocking it off. They're already trying to knock off our products, which they cannot do and will not ever be done. But they're trying to knock off the products, and they're doing it with ingredients that look like our ingredients, but they're not our ingredients, and they don't have the protozoa technology. So, yeah, people are always taking shots at that. They will eventually catch on to this compensation plan, rewards the right behavior, and they'll try to knock the compensation plan off. The compensation plan is as unique as the products are and exclusive to this company. We have a compensation plan that's not a cookie cutter. It wasn't brought out of a box. Parts of it was, but the other parts that Jeff has added since he's been here, and when I say Jeff, Mr. Hooks is what I should call him, because he's the president and COO of the company. He has put things in place that absolutely are going to change your income. It rewards the right behavior. It is doing the right things, and it is going to help the company grow as time goes on. We're going to watch the company grow. But, you know, every indicator we've got up there, we've got a strong compensation plan along with a strong product, along with a strong company. I mean, what better winning success story can you have? Okay. How many
new preferred customer partners will you have this month?
Yeah, we want to talk about this a lot. Breaking zero. I want you to understand what breaking zero means. We just want you, everybody in the company, every month, and we do this continuously. I mean, there's not a week goes by hardly that we don't have a check come through the door for some amount. I mean, sometimes it's a low amount, sometimes it's a high amount, but we have checks coming through the door every week with this company. We also have monthly checks coming through. But I want you to understand, breaking zero simply means this. Don't let a month go by that you haven't put in a preferred customer or a partner. One of the two. You've got to make that happen. Now, as time goes on, or if your goals are bigger, you want to make sure you have a preferred customer every week going into the company. And then you might want to shoot for every day a preferred customer going in. But you got the idea. If you're doing it on a part-time basis, a preferred customer a month, or a preferred customer a week, or a preferred customer a day, it doesn't matter. The only difference is it's going to help you get to your goal quicker, whatever your goal is. And we want to talk with you about that. We want to help you get where you need to go. But make sure you break zero. Make sure there's not a month or a week or a day go by, depending on your goals, that you don't break zero. And Gina and I don't always bring in a customer a day, but we bring in customers. We don't always bring in a partner a day or a month,
week or
a month, but we do bring in partners. We do bring in customers, and we do bring in preferred customers. So just realize we're doing the same thing we're telling you. We're breaking zero on a daily basis, monthly basis, weekly basis.
Yeah, you do want to set an example for your team. So, we don't sit down because we love what we do. This is fun for us. This is not a job, JOB I always thought stood for just over broke anyway. And we knew when we looked at the opportunity many years ago that, residual income is what we wanted to build for ourselves and for our family. I don't know of anywhere else that we can do what we do and earn the type of income that we can earn, working from home. Next week, the end of next week, Ed and I are planning a trip up to Cleveland, Ohio, because we're going to be celebrating our 25th wedding anniversary, actually on June 25th. So
now, who would go to Cleveland on their anniversary? Well, we would, because we've got family we love up there, and we're going to spend a couple of days with them. And, we just, that's what we want to do could we go to Las Vegas? Could we go to the Bahamas? Yes, we can go anywhere we want to go with the type of income we earn. But we're choosing to go to Cleveland because we got family up there we want to see. And let's face it, folks, we're all getting older. People get older. And as people get older, some people do not stay on the earth. So, when you want to make sure that you surround yourself around your family and friends and make sure you take care of everybody you can. So.
Yeah, exactly. And, just because we're going to be on the road and we're going to be up there visiting with family and friends, we still have a phone. We still can do a 3-way call. You can still reach out to us.
We still have a computer. We can do what we need done.
Yes, absolutely. And, we were blessed to be able 6 months ago to go on the Envoy trip. And we worked there while we were in the Bahamas. We had a great time with Jeff sharing, on the Super Saturday. And I do want to mention that too. If you don't know about the Envoy trip, we've got several leaders on this call that are within a shot of earning that trip. So it is I just can't tell you, it was the most awesome, incredible trip that Ed and I have ever been on in our lifetime. We didn't spend a dime on that trip. And we were treated like kings and queens, and we had the best food. It was like, it was a 5-star resort. And, I don't know where we're going to go next year or who's going to be with us, but we want you on that trip with us.
The only thing that could have made a trip better is if we'd had a dozen people with us. Really, and that's what we're striving for. We want to take people with us. Wherever we go, we want to. I don't think anybody really succeeds anywhere without taking a few people with them at least. And we want more than a few. We want a group of people to go to the Bahamas with us or wherever they decide the trip's going to be. We want a group of people. We don't just want it to be 1 or 2 people. So, if you're within striking distance of Envoy, shoot for it. It's a great goal and it's a great trip. So.
And also, with the compensation plan, with the great enhancements, it's really based on volume. So how are you going to get that volume? Well, just what it says, break zero. Set the pace for your team. Be out there and do something every single day. Don't let a day go by that you're not doing something. Reach out to your partners, your preferred customers, and, treat them with love and loyalty and provide them with great customer care because it is a relationship business. So, I think, Ed, that's the end of our training.
Really?
Yep, that's it.
Okay,
So
we'll take that down so they can see our folks.
Okay, so hang on 1 second. We will take it off the screen share. And let me hit stop and get this down. Oops, that's the wrong thing. So just stand by. I thought I hit. Yeah, you do it for me, Ed.
Okay, go ahead and talk.
Okay, so anyway, we are so happy that we were able to share with you this weekend. We want to thank Jeff Hooks again for giving us the opportunity to share. Jeff has his son in town this weekend, and we are blessed to have family as well. Our daughter is here and our grandson was visiting yesterday, and we're going to enjoy our weekend. We're going to be out there sharing and caring with others, and we hope you are too. We love you. Reach out to us if you need us. And again, thank you for joining us on this wonderful Saturday afternoon.
And we're so happy you're here. We really are. And we're happy that you're watching this. If you're watching on the replay, we're happy you're watching on the replay. Understand that our success and the company's success and Victory's success depends on what you do. If we don't share the product with nobody, the company goes nowhere. Gina and I have done a good job over 5 years of creating the tools we need, but now the tools are created, and the company has created a lot of them also. But we didn't wait until everything was in place. We started from day one. We had a short little video and our word that the product worked. And your word and a short little video do the same thing for you. You've just got to get out there and share the video with people. So
exactly. So with that, guys, we're going to end the call. And you guys be blessed and have a wonderful weekend.
See you later.